Imagine being the calm in someone's storm, the balance in their chaos, and the peace they never realized they needed. In a world filled with distractions and superficial connections, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom on building deeper, more meaningful relationships. It teaches us that love isn't about fleeting emotions or temporary infatuation. It's about cultivating respect, consistency, and the strength to bring out the best in one another. Today, we'll explore 5 Stoic-inspired actions that not only captivate a man's heart, but also nurture a connection that stands the test of time. These are not mere tips, but guiding principles rooted in ancient philosophy that can elevate your relationships to new heights. So, if you're ready to discover how to inspire love and trust through wisdom and intentionality, stay tuned. And if you enjoy this content, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights. Your support means everything. Chapter 1. Cultivate inner peace. A calm and centered mind is one of the most magnetic qualities you can embody. Men, like anyone else, are naturally drawn to individuals who radiate peace rather than chaos. In a world filled with constant stress and unpredictability, being someone who exudes emotional stability is not just refreshing, it's irresistible. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of the things that are outside our influence. This principle applies to relationships in a profound way. Instead of being quick to react or letting your emotions get the best of you during challenging situations, practice responding with calmness and thoughtfulness. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather mastering them so they don't control you. When you cultivate inner peace, you create an environment that feels safe for the people around you. For a man, this emotional stability can be transformative. It signals to him that you are someone who won't crumble under pressure or contribute to unnecessary drama. Instead, you become a source of stability and comfort in his life. He knows he can come to you without fear of being judged or met with volatile reactions. You become someone he trusts, not just with his words, but with his deeper thoughts, fears, and vulnerabilities. This kind of peace doesn't come from external validation or forcing yourself to appear calm. It starts from within. It's about embracing Stoic principles like mindfulness, patience, and the understanding that not everything is worth an emotional reaction. When life throws challenges your way, take a moment to breathe and assess the situation. Is it something you can change, or is it outside your control? By focusing only on what you can influence, you not only protect your own peace, but also demonstrate a level of emotional maturity that men find incredibly attractive. Your ability to remain centered, even when things get tough, elevates his perception of you. He'll see you as someone who not only complements his life, but enhances it. Being unshakable in your presence doesn't mean being unfeeling or indifferent. It means having the strength to stay grounded, no matter what life throws at you. This kind of energy is magnetic because it's rare. In a society where emotional instability and impulsiveness are common, your calm and steady nature will stand out. So, take the time to invest in your inner peace. Meditate, journal, or practice mindfulness. Reflect on what truly matters and let go of what doesn't. The more you work on yourself, the more you'll radiate a sense of calm that others can't help but notice. And remember, peace isn't just about being quiet. It's about being strong, thoughtful, and intentional in how you handle life. When you embody this level of inner tranquility, you don't just draw people to you. You inspire them to seek the same peace in their own lives. For the man you love, this can be the foundation of a connection built on trust, respect, and genuine admiration. Chapter 2. Master the art of listening. True connection is built on understanding, and understanding begins with the art of listening. In Stoicism, we are reminded that wisdom comes not from speaking, but from observing, hearing, and learning. This principle applies to relationships in profound ways. Many people listen to respond rather than to truly understand, but this approach only scratches the surface of connection. When you practice active listening, you show someone that you value them for who they are, beyond words or appearances. This is especially powerful in relationships with men, as it communicates that you are invested in who they are at their core. Active listening means giving someone your full attention, not just hearing their words, but understanding the emotions, intentions, and experiences behind them. When a man shares his thoughts, fears, or dreams, it's an invitation to know him on a deeper level. He's showing vulnerability, and how you respond to that can shape the trust and intimacy between you. By listening without interrupting, judging, or immediately trying to fix things, you create a space where he feels safe to be himself. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything he says, but acknowledging his perspective with empathy makes him feel heard and validated. One of the most impactful ways to master the art of listening is to reflect his emotions back to him. For example, if he's sharing something challenging, acknowledge it with phrases like, "That sounds really difficult," or "I can see why that's been on your mind." This simple act of affirming his feelings shows that you're not just hearing him, but truly understanding what he's going through. This builds a level of trust and emotional intimacy that's hard to forget, as it makes him feel seen in a way that goes beyond surface-level interactions. Stoicism teaches us to approach others with patience and curiosity rather than judgment. When you listen with this mindset, you move away from making the conversation about yourself or what you're going to say next. Instead, you make it about genuinely understanding him as a person. This is rare in a world where so many conversations are rushed or superficial. When you give someone the gift of your full attention, you create a bond that stands out. It's also important to listen not only to what is being said, but to what is left unsaid. Pay attention to his tone, body language, and the emotions he may not be putting into words. Sometimes what someone doesn't say speaks volumes, and being attuned to these subtleties can deepen your connection even further. By showing that you can pick up on the nuances of how he's feeling, you demonstrate a level of care and understanding that he'll find incredibly meaningful. Listening isn't just about creating emotional intimacy, it's also about fostering respect. When you actively listen to a man, you signal that his voice matters to you. This respect forms the foundation of a healthy and lasting relationship. Over time, as he feels more comfortable sharing his thoughts and feelings with you, he'll naturally open up more. This deepening of emotional connection allows love and trust to grow in a way that feels organic and unforced. In mastering the art of listening, you embrace one of the most powerful tools in building meaningful relationships. You move beyond the superficial and create a safe, supportive space for genuine connection. This is the kind of bond that not only draws someone closer, but also keeps the relationship strong through life's inevitable ups and downs. When you listen with your heart as well as your ears, you become someone he can trust, confide in, and cherish for a lifetime. Chapter 3. Practice genuine appreciation. Gratitude is one of the most profound principles in Stoicism, and it holds transformative power in relationships. In a fast-paced world where people often take each other for granted, practicing genuine appreciation can nurture love in ways you might not expect. For men, feeling unappreciated is surprisingly common. Many quietly contribute, provide, and support without expecting much in return. Yet, when their efforts go unnoticed, it can leave them feeling invisible or undervalued. This is why showing sincere appreciation for even the smallest things can mean the world to him and deepen your connection. To practice genuine appreciation, start by paying attention. It's easy to overlook the little things someone does when you're focused on your own routine or challenges. But when you take the time to notice his acts of kindness, hard work, or thoughtfulness, you show him that you see and value his contributions. Maybe he goes out of his way to make your day easier, supports you during a tough time, or simply listens when you need to talk. Acknowledge these actions with sincerity, whether it's through words, gestures, or even a simple thank you. The key to appreciation is authenticity. Men can often sense when compliments are superficial or forced. Instead of giving generic praise, be specific. For example, instead of saying, "You're great," say, "I really admire how hard you work to achieve your goals. It's inspiring to see how dedicated you are." Specific appreciation shows that you've noticed and genuinely care about the details of who he is and what he does. This kind of acknowledgement goes beyond surface-level flattery and strikes at the heart of what makes him feel valued and understood. Appreciation doesn't have to be limited to big gestures or accomplishments. In fact, it's often the recognition of everyday efforts that makes the biggest impact. Did he cook dinner, fix something around the house, or make you laugh after a stressful day? Let him know how much those moments mean to you. By expressing gratitude for the little things, you create an atmosphere of positivity and warmth in your relationship. This not only strengthens your bond, but also encourages him to continue showing up for you in meaningful ways. Gratitude also has a ripple effect. When you consistently show appreciation, it inspires him to reciprocate. He'll feel more motivated to express his own gratitude for the things you do, creating a cycle of mutual respect and love. This dynamic fosters a deeper emotional connection, as both of you feel seen and valued in the relationship. It also builds a sense of trust, as he knows you're someone who doesn't take him or his efforts for granted. Stoicism teaches us that gratitude costs nothing, but has immense value. It encourages us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack, and this mindset can be applied directly to your relationship. When you actively appreciate the good in him, you create a space where love can thrive. Instead of focusing on flaws or shortcomings, you choose to celebrate his strengths and the positive impact he has on your life. Finally, remember that appreciation isn't just about words, it's about actions too. Show your gratitude by being thoughtful in return. Maybe surprise him with something he loves, help him out when he's overwhelmed, or simply spend quality time together. These gestures demonstrate that you don't just say you value him, you show it through your actions. When you make gratitude a habit, it transforms the way he feels about himself and about your relationship. Appreciation makes him feel valued, respected, and deeply connected to you. It creates a foundation of love and mutual respect that can weather any storm. As the Stoics remind us, gratitude is a choice, and it has the power to turn even the simplest moments into something extraordinary. Chapter 4: Embody Strength and Independence. Stoicism emphasizes resilience, self-reliance, and inner strength, qualities that are as timeless as they are empowering. When you embody strength and independence in your life, you naturally attract respect and admiration. Men are drawn to women who know their worth, stand firm in their values, and confidently navigate life on their own terms. This doesn't mean being aloof, cold, or distant. It means being fully yourself while still being an equal, supportive partner. True independence is about balance, thriving individually while creating space for a meaningful connection to flourish. Strength and independence begin with understanding who you are and what you want. When you have a strong sense of self, it becomes clear that your happiness doesn't depend on another person. Pursuing your goals, cultivating your passions, and maintaining your individuality demonstrate that your life is fulfilling and purposeful on its own. This sends a powerful message to a man. You're not looking for someone to complete you. Instead, you're seeking someone who complements your journey. That level of self-assurance is inspiring not intimidating. It creates a foundation for a relationship built on mutual respect, where both partners feel empowered rather than dependent. Men admire women who set boundaries and stand by them. This isn't about being rigid or unyielding. It's about valuing yourself enough to know what you will and won't tolerate. When you communicate your boundaries clearly and respectfully, you teach others how to treat you. A man who respects your boundaries understands that you value yourself, and that inspires him to value you even more. It also sets the tone for a relationship where mutual respect is at the core, creating a healthy dynamic free of codependency. Independence doesn't mean you're never vulnerable or that you don't need support. Stoicism teaches us to be resilient, but it also reminds us of the importance of community and partnership. Being independent means you're capable of handling life's challenges on your own, but you also know when to lean on others. This balance of strength and openness is incredibly attractive because it shows emotional intelligence. A man will admire your ability to be strong when necessary, while also appreciating your willingness to share your vulnerabilities with him. Your independence can also inspire him to grow. When he sees you striving toward your goals, handling setbacks with grace, and embracing life with confidence, it motivates him to do the same. You become a source of inspiration, someone who challenges him to be the best version of himself. This dynamic fosters mutual growth, deepening the bond between you and strengthening the relationship over time. However, independence doesn't mean shutting him out or creating unnecessary distance. It means having your own life, passions, and identity while still making space for him in your world. It's about showing him that you're a complete person who chooses to share your life with him, not because you need to, but because you want to. This distinction is key. A man who sees that you value your independence will respect you more and feel honored to be part of your life. Finally, embodying strength and independence helps create stability in the relationship. Men are often drawn to women who remain calm and grounded during challenges, as this brings balance to the partnership. When you show that you can navigate life with grace and resilience, you become a pillar of strength in his eyes. He'll see you as someone he can trust and rely on, not just in good times, but during life's inevitable hardships. In the end, strength and independence aren't about being invulnerable or untouchable. They're about knowing your worth, pursuing your purpose, and sharing your life on your terms. This balance of self-reliance and partnership is the cornerstone of a healthy, lasting relationship. By embracing your inner strength and independence, you inspire respect, admiration, and a deeper, more meaningful connection with the man you love. Chapter 5. Lead with kindness and patience. In a world that often feels rushed, judgmental, and reactive, leading with kindness and patience is a rare and transformative gift. Stoicism reminds us that patience is a virtue, a strength that allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and understanding. Similarly, kindness, even in moments of adversity, reflects true character and inner strength. When applied to relationships, these qualities can foster emotional safety, nurture trust, and create a foundation for deeper connection. Disagreements and misunderstandings are inevitable in any relationship. However, how you respond during these moments can make all the difference. Instead of reacting with criticism or frustration, approach conflicts calmly and with an open mind. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect before speaking. This Stoic practice of managing your emotions allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. By seeking to understand his perspective instead of jumping to conclusions, you demonstrate empathy and respect. This creates a space where he feels safe to express himself without fear of judgment or ridicule. Kindness doesn't mean avoiding tough conversations or suppressing your feelings. It means addressing issues with compassion and a focus on resolution rather than blame. When you communicate your concerns in a way that prioritizes mutual understanding, you strengthen the emotional bond between you. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard when we don't take time to talk through things together." This approach invites collaboration rather than defensiveness, fostering a healthier and more constructive dialogue. Patience is equally crucial in building trust and intimacy. People, including men, are complex and imperfect. They may take time to open up, work through their emotions, or grow in certain areas of their lives. By showing patience, you signal that you're willing to walk alongside him on his journey, rather than rushing or pressuring him to meet your expectations. This kind of steady support allows him to feel valued for who he is, rather than who he thinks he needs to be for you. Kindness and patience also play a vital role during moments of vulnerability. When he shares his fears, insecurities, or struggles, respond with warmth and understanding. Resist the urge to fix or criticize. Instead, let him know that his feelings are valid and that you're there to support him. This compassionate approach fosters emotional safety, making it easier for him to open his heart to you. Over time, this deepens the trust and emotional connection between you, creating a bond that feels both secure and meaningful. These qualities are not just acts of generosity toward him, they are reflections of your own inner strength and wisdom. Stoicism teaches that true power lies in our ability to remain calm and compassionate, even when faced with challenges. Your ability to lead with kindness and patience shows that you are in control of your emotions, that you value the relationship, and that you are committed to nurturing it in a healthy way. This balance of strength and gentleness is incredibly magnetic and will inspire respect and admiration. Ultimately, when you lead with kindness and patience, you become a source of comfort and stability in his life. In a world where judgment and haste often dominate, your calm and compassionate presence stands out. Your kindness becomes a reflection of your strength and wisdom, showing him that love isn't just about passion or attraction, but about understanding, empathy, and mutual growth. This approach deepens the bond you share, creating a relationship built on a foundation of trust, respect, and unwavering support. Love, much like Stoicism, is not about trying to control or manipulate, but about finding harmony and balance. It's not about chasing after fleeting emotions or temporary passions, but about creating a lasting connection rooted in inner peace, respect, and understanding. By applying the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, cultivating inner peace, mastering the art of listening, showing genuine appreciation, embracing independence, and practicing kindness, you can create a relationship that is built to last. Men are not simply drawn to beauty, they are drawn to stability, authenticity, and emotional depth. As Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So let your thoughts and actions reflect love, wisdom, and strength. If you found today's video insightful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that brings ancient wisdom into modern life. And feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.